Good morning, everybody, and welcome to edition 10 of Techtify Today. My name is Brent Valley, co-founder of Techtify, and I'm excited to share this slightly longer version of a video this week with each and every one of you. Well, Victoria has gone through some massive change in the past week, and we're now into stage 4 of restrictions, which all of you, of course, you know. This creates and presents a number of different challenges for each and every one of us, whether or not we're working in an organisation, whether or not we own our own businesses, or whether or not we're trying to start a company. It presents a number of different challenges. On top of that, there's also our personal lives to consider, our families, our well-being, our mental health, and all these things. So right now, I know that you and everyone in Victoria are going through challenging times, and we're all trying to do our best and make the most of it. However, sometimes it doesn't make it any easier. In saying that, I'm a business owner as well, and so I really empathise with any situation and challenge that you might be going through. And then as I stopped to think about, the Techtify journey and where we've come from and launching at the start of COVID, and was it the most ideal to start the business? And it probably wasn't. However, I'm a massive believer that in life you can control certain things, and now more than ever is all about controlling the controllables. There's a number of different factors that are happening at a global level, at a macro level, that we've got no control over, yet we can express ourselves with our voice and our written word, but right now I can control the controllables. So from a business perspective, I'm looking at starting a new business, meeting new people, setting up new partnerships. And if I think about it, it's a challenging time, right? So I'm thinking to myself, how can I bring more value to you? And so I've been busily working away with a number of the biggest vendors in the world around different products and solutions right now that will make your life easier. Managing remote teams, operational efficiency, all of these things should be considered right now as we're trying to reduce costs, we're trying to stay progressing our businesses. So a number of things just working on at the moment. With Pure Storage, we've got a CIO roundtable coming up. I've got a webinar event coming up around the Essential 8 with WatchGuard Technologies. Also working on another Unreal Ask the Experts podcast with an incentive also around GoTo and their suite of products. I think right now what I can do for you is bring you education. I'd love to be bringing you experiences and events and incentives and a bunch of other stuff to the table right now. However, we can't, although we're starting to virtually anyway. So it'll continue to bring you this relevant information that's going to help you in your life, in your business, and with your teams and tech. I don't know where you're at in your business journey, what projects you've got on the moment, what challenges you're trying to solve at the moment. However, I do know I've been in the industry for 23 years. I've got a very vast network, and I'd love to invite you into it to take advantage of it for you and also your business as well. I'm super excited to announce in this week's edition, we've got a copy of On the Fly, released to you first. It's a fantastic podcast that I put together with Pete Fraser from WatchGuard Technologies. He's a senior sales technical engineer in APAC, and he's really hit home with some things you should be focusing on right now in the security space. So super pumped up about that. There's a number of other initiatives coming your way. I've spoken about it in the past 1 or 2 months around our loyalty program. I've got a name for it in the back of my head, and now I've finally decided on the key elements for it so that we can start to roll that out to bring more value to you. In saying all of that, I want to wrap up this week's edition to wish you all the best during this time. I'm a phone call away. Right now, I can help you by saving time and money if you need hardware and software, whatever it might be, whether or not small or big, or just trying to get yourself out of a position around back orders. So I'm happy to help out there. And then we've also just successfully placed our first full-time candidate into a role, and from all reports he's doing great. And I've got an incentive around that. So also ask me about the onboard incentive and savings around our full-time placement services for tech recruitment. It's a longer edition than normal. However, I'm super empathetic and mindful of where you are. That doesn't mean the business needs to stop. We just need to figure out a different way of doing so, whether it's remote teams, it's procurement, finding people, managed services, it doesn't matter. We're all in it together. We're all going to work through it together. And I truly believe that technology, we are the great enabler here. We're in an opportunity where we can lead people out of all of this. So hope everybody's doing well. Reach out anytime by email, by phone, whether it's business related or whether or not you just want somebody to share your ear with. I'm happy to be here. Thanks, Andy from Pure Storage, for the spiff, mate. Really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to speaking to you all very, very, very soon. In fact, I'll be reaching out your way next week, so prepare for my call. Take care and talk soon.